What's up YouTube, Brownie here coming to you with another video, and in today's video I want to hop back into Void Campaign because, well, I feel like I've gained a decent amount of power since the last time I was really doing attempts at the wave that I'm stuck on. And the wave that I'm stuck on is the one that a lot of people seem to be stuck on, and that's 745. So this wave has a queen in it, a Gaggy, a TBB, a PDE, and double wall deck. So there's a lot of different kinds of damage, and there's also CC that's a pain in the butt. So yeah, on top of the CC, you have the queen pings, the Gaggy counters, and both of those are insane sources of damage that you have to deal with. They're just such a pain in the butt. And then on top of that, if you get through the CC and all the counters and the queen pings and stuff, you have to deal with all the on death passives that the heroes have. So Gaggy has an on death passive. Whoops. He has on his third passive here. It says when self dies, deals 6,000% of attack damage divided by survived enemies. So if you only have one hero left and it's your strong hero, and he kills Gaggy, he's gonna die also. It's a very, very strong on death passive, so you need to have multiple heroes alive to make this survivable. And then Waldeck also has on death passives where he bleeds the enemies when he dies, so you can definitely get kills and then just die yourself with all the on death passive stuff. So yeah, that's the wave we're going to be fighting against, and this is the setup we're going to do first. We're not going to use Unbending Will right away, or Balanced Strike right away. We're going to have Unbending Will on because, well, in the past attempts that I was doing, Mockman just couldn't survive with Balanced Strike. And we're running him back row to start, because I do have an idea for running front row Mockman, and I think it might work. Just not 100%. So I want to show you guys something here quick. So when he's in his defensive stance, it reduces the attack of the two enemies with the highest attack by 35% for 2 rounds and grants self-ascending energy. You don't have to worry about ascending energy. That's what lets him counterattack, basically. But this 35% attack reduction could be massive for us in these fights. So if DGN can replicate this attack reduction, then before you know it, we're going to be taking like -1s and stuff like that. So that's the idea I have for the front row, and then also on top of that, if he's in the front row, he's going to switch to his offensive stance by round, I don't know, 3, 4, something like that. Maybe even earlier if he's getting hit a bunch and my Betty isn't CCing. But that's going to let him, once he switches, he's going to have a lot more Omen Rifted heroes than he would have if he started in the back row in his offensive stance. So we could get some big, big damage. And also with the attack reduction, it would allow us to possibly run Balanced Strike, giving us an even bigger chance at just wiping the whole enemy team. So yeah, that's what we're going to try, and let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so let's hop in with our first setup here. We've got a back row Mockman with Unbending Will and Crown. We have a Crown on Arania and also DGN, and then a Mirror on Betty and Demon Bells on Elena and Queen, to hopefully give Mockman a round 1 active. Usually always happens, and the active usually isn't that strong, and if Mockman hits the queen, it really kind of ruins the attempt, because all the queen pings will get rid of his Unbending Will layers, and it just, yeah, that happens. So, yeah, let's give this another attempt. Now, if Mockman doesn't hit the queen, the attempts go much better, and I can actually last into some of the further rounds, but we're going to have to see just what happens here. So far, so good. The Betty CC'd everybody, and we got a decent active off. The Betty will die. She never lasts more than 1 round. And then, oh, the Elena got killed too. Mockman's doing his Destiny skill, so that's cool. We killed the Betty. Now, we could get an active here. I don't know if we're going to get it or not. Come on, give him energy. Alright, there we got the energy. And, Elena took it from us. Alright, so we still might get this active, but we only have 2 Omen Rifted heroes since we killed that Betty. And then Elena must have dodged, or somebody must have dodged, because we should have had a 3rd Omen Rifted hero there. And we died to the bleeds and the queen attacks. Yeah. Back row Mockman's just not working. Let's go with the front row idea that I had and see what happens here. I did a couple attempts with this setup using Unbending Will, but I'm pretty sure Mockman doesn't need to have Unbending Will with this because if he's debuffing them properly, we're going to be good to go. So let's see what happens here. DGN just did her attack. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, see, now we're getting -1 pings, and that's because of all the attack reductions that Mockman's doing, plus the Destiny transition skills are lowering attack and everything. So we're taking -1s. This is actually really, really good. Okay, we're going to get another active here. So long as we can keep the Betty CC'd or get her killed early, we should be okay. Some of the enemies got rid of their attack debuffs, so you can see their pings are doing damage again. Okay, here we have a big active coming up. So this is what I'm talking about. If we can get this active here to kill the whole team, and oh my god, we almost had it. Can we kill this Gaggy? No, of course not. And even if we did kill him, his on death passive probably would have killed us anyway. So yeah, you really want to have at least 2 heroes alive when you kill everything. Alright, so decent CC from the Betty there, and we're gonna get our Mockman active. That's gonna hopefully lower the damage or the enemy's attack. Okay, more CC. Looks like we probably didn't get the energy, or DGN didn't replicate the attack debuffs there. Doesn't look like it, at least. Yeah, we're getting. See, look how much tougher we are in the front row. It's amazing, actually. Let's give this another shot. Okay, so let's see if we can get the proper debuffs out here. Okay, Mockman's gonna definitely have a round 1 active because they're all hitting him. Yeah, and that's one of the issues also with running Betty in the back row. She's not always gonna get hit to do the CCs. If you put her in slot 1, she will always get hit by the wall deck second, so you don't have to worry so much about that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm put Betty in the front row, slot 1, Mockman slot 2, and watch here. Wall deck will always hit Betty if Queen doesn't hit her. So that's always good. Now we are taunted, and I'm not sure that's gonna help us much. Because we need the attack reductions on the whole team, not just on the Gaggy. And I hate when Gaggy taunts us. It's so annoying. Alright. Let's see. Can we get rid of this taunt? Or are we just gonna die? We're taking -1s now. That's good. Alright. Can we get to this? Okay, we have an offensive active, so we're gonna have. This should be a big, big active. All right, let's see here. Oh my god, dude, that was huge. He just wiped the whole team. That was insane. Oh my god. All right, I gotta screenshot this quick. So yeah, that really worked well. So you definitely don't want to sleep on front row Mockman. He is so good in that position for certain waves. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.